All right, everyone. So, like, honestly, how many times can you swipe left and right before it just gets old?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think we've all been there.
Like, it's supposed to be about finding love, but sometimes it feels more like a chore
It does.
than like a chance to actually connect with someone. Like,
Yeah.
what if there was a dating app
Right.
that let you hear someone's personality before you even like thought about going on a date?
That would be pretty amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what we're diving into today.
Okay.
We are looking at this new app called Listen4Love, and it's like totally flipping the script on online dating.
I've heard of this.
It is. It's all about audio profiles. So instead of just pictures and like a little bio, it's like podcast episodes,
Wow.
but for dating.
That's pretty wild. No more algorithms.
Yeah, so they're basically betting that the sound of your voice is actually all you need to find a real connection with someone. So,
Interesting.
are you ready to say goodbye to swiping and date with your ears instead?
I'm intrigued. Let's hear more about it.
Okay, let's unpack how this thing actually works. So each profile, it's like a mini podcast episode,
Okay.
You get 2 photos,
Yeah.
but then you also get these 2 audio stories.
Yeah.
And they could be like 5 to 15 minutes long.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you can hear someone's laughs, you can hear their tone of voice, get a sense of their storytelling style. It's really like a sneak peek into their personality.
So it's kind of like a virtual first date then,
Yes, exactly.
without even having to message back and forth.
Exactly. You don't have to agonize over like that first message or like try to decipher,
Yeah, are they being sarcastic? Are they,
Yeah, exactly.
sending emojis or whatever?
Exactly. And you know what's even crazier?
What?
They have these dating commentators who listen to the profiles and give you their take on like what they think of the person.
That's interesting, like a second opinion.
Yeah, it's like having a friend give you the inside scoop before you even think about meeting up.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of curious about that myself.
Yep.
So, okay, before we get too carried away, I think we need to talk about like the good and the bad, the
Yeah.
pros and the cons
Sure.
of this whole thing.
It makes sense.
So on the plus side, I mean, no more endless swiping, right?
Sure.
You're saving so much time and energy because you're getting a way more authentic sense of the person right up front.
Right.
And, okay, this is the best part.
Okay.
It's a freemium model, which means you pay once and that's it.
No subscription.
No recurring fees, no nothing.
That's great.
My wallet is so happy about this.
Yeah, my go.
So, okay, that all sounds pretty good, but
Let's gotta be a cast.
there might be a couple of things, right?
Yeah.
Some people might find those longer profiles a little bit much,
Yeah, who has the time?
especially in like our fast-paced world.
Hmm?
And then also, like, it's a brand new platform. So there aren't as many users yet. There's actually a wait list to even get on.
That's the downside.
Yeah, it definitely limits your options, but,
Yeah.
I've spent countless hours on those other apps just swiping through profiles that all start to look the same and sound the same. And,
Yeah, they do.
like, if this could help me just skip over the bad dates and, like, connect with someone on a deeper level,
You're willing to wait.
yeah, I think I would be willing to try that wait list. How about you?
Yeah, I think what you said about it being a filter
Yeah.
is really interesting. Like, maybe it actually is a good thing because
Yeah.
it weeds out the people who aren't serious
Yeah,
about
part-
actually finding someone.
Totally.
Yeah.
But, okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Okay.
Authenticity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's stopping someone from just faking their personality in an audio profile?
That's a great question. And it's something I wondered about too. But when I was looking into Listen4Love, I came across some research
Yeah.
that suggests it's actually really hard to fake those vocal cues that we pick up on. Like those tiny little changes in pitch and tone.
Yeah.
It can tell you a lot about someone's emotional state and personality.
Right.
And those are things that you can't really control consciously. Some studies have even shown that the changes in someone's voice pitch can predict how emotionally stable they are,
Wow.
which could be really helpful for finding a compatible partner.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, there's really a lot more to our voices than we think, huh?
Yeah. And, it made me think about the psychology of it all. Like,
Yeah.
connecting through audio, it really taps into our ability to empathize and understand emotions just through sound.
Like how a song
Exactly.
can bring back a memory or a feeling.
Exactly. Audio has this amazing power to create intimacy and evoke emotions.
It makes you wonder if this audio-first approach could actually be the key to making more genuine connections.
Right.
I mean, we're so used to visual-based dating, but maybe we've been missing out
Maybe we have.
on like a whole other dimension of connection.
It's definitely different. It'll be interesting to see if it catches on or not.
Yeah.
But, it makes you think about the bigger picture, too.
What do you mean?
Like, are we headed towards a more multi-sensory online experience in general?
I see what you're saying.
Could audio actually be the future of connecting authentically?
Hmm. That's a really interesting thought.
Yeah.
So, okay, we've done a pretty deep dive on Listen for Love.
I think so.
What are your takeaways?
I think it's a really interesting idea.
Yeah.
Definitely something new and different.
Would you try it?
I'm really intrigued by this idea of screening dates by listening to their voice.
Me too.
Like, that could be a game changer.
Yeah. So for our listeners, if you're curious and want to check it out,
Yeah.
we'll put a link to their website in the show notes.
Great.
And who knows, maybe the future of dating really is all about listening.
Yeah.
And not just looking.
Fascinating.
All right. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into Listen for Love, everyone.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.